Good day, everyone. Today, I will be explaining a topic that forms the backbone of global trade, environmental protection, and maritime safety, the Maritime Framework and the agencies within the United Nations system. Every hour of every day, thousands of ships traverse the vast oceans. They carry fuel that powers cities, food that sustains nations, machinery that builds economies, and technology that connects the world. It is easy to take this movement for granted, yet behind this enormous system lies a complex network of international rules and institutions that safeguard our oceans and the people who work upon them. At the center of this global structure stands the United Nations, an organization of 193 member states and 2 observer states, Vatican City and Palestine. Its headquarters, located at 760 United Nations Plaza in New York City, along with major offices in Geneva, Nairobi, Vienna, and The Hague, coordinates worldwide efforts to maintain peace, development, justice, and international cooperation. Within the UN system operate 6 principal organs. The General Assembly, where nations deliberate global matters. The Security Council, responsible for maintaining international peace and security. The Economic and Social Council, guiding global development. The Secretariat, which manages the organization's daily operations. International Court of Justice, which resolves disputes between states, and the Trusteeship Council, now serving an advisory role. Together, these organs function like the coordinated departments of a great vessel, each ensuring that the global system remains stable and unified. The legal foundation, UNCLOS 1982. The academic and legal foundation of global maritime governance rests upon UNCLOS 1982, the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. Often referred to as the Constitution of the Oceans, UNCLOS serves as the umbrella convention that provides a complete legal framework for all marine and maritime activities. It defines maritime zones such as territorial waters and exclusive economic zones, establishes the rights and responsibilities of coastal and flag states, governs navigation and marine resource management, and creates mechanisms for peaceful dispute settlement. Through UNCLOS, order is brought to a domain that once belonged solely to nature and uncertainty. Specialized agencies leading maritime governance. Within the UN system, several specialized agencies steer the global maritime agenda. 1. International Maritime Organization, IMO, established in 1948, and headquartered in London, the IMO is the primary body responsible for the regulation of international shipping. Its mission is both simple and profound: to ensure safe, secure, and environmentally responsible shipping through globally uniform standards. MO conventions form the backbone of maritime law, including SOLAS, safety of life at sea; MARPOL, prevention of pollution from ships; STCW, standards for seafarer training and watchkeeping; MLC, Maritime Labor Convention. Today, the IMO leads global efforts towards sustainable shipping, aiming to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by at least 50% by 2050, encouraging the adoption of cleaner fuels such as LNG, hydrogen, and ammonia, and promoting innovation in ship design. 2. International Labour Organization, ILO. Meanwhile, the ILO protects the rights, welfare, and dignity of those who serve at sea. Its landmark instrument, the Maritime Labor Convention 2006, MLC 2006, consolidates more than 60 earlier agreements into one comprehensive document. It guarantees fair employment conditions, safe accommodation, proper rest hours, medical care, and social protection for seafarers. It is often referred to as the Seafarers' Bill of Rights. Over 100 countries, representing more than 90% of global shipping tonnage, have ratified the MLC. Malaysia adopted the MLC on the 20th of August 2013, reinforcing these standards through the Merchant Shipping Ordinance 1952 and the Malaysian Shipping Notices. 3. United Nations Conference on Trade and Development UNTCAD and World Maritime University WMO. United Nations Trade and Development strengthens global trade and shipping policies, especially for developing countries. The World Maritime University, WMU, provides advanced maritime education, training leaders who will shape the future of global shipping. Malaysia's national implementation. At the national level, global standards take shape through Malaysia's own legislative and institutional framework. Merchant Shipping Ordinance, MSO, 1952. This is Malaysia's primary maritime legislation. It governs 1. Vessel registration under the Traditional Ship Registry (TSR) and the Malaysian International Ship Registry (MISR). 2. The manning of ships and certification of seafarers. 3. The welfare and rights of Malaysian seafarers. 4. Pollution prevention measures in accordance with the International Convention for the Prevention of Pollution from Ships (MARPOL). And port and ship security under the ISPS Code. Marine Department Malaysia, JLM. JLM acts as Malaysia's competent authority, ensuring compliance with IMO and ILO standards by conducting ship inspections, issuing certificates, enforcing port state control, and overseeing maritime safety nationwide. Other agencies, including the Ministry of Transport, MOT, port authorities, and the Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency, MMEA, coordinate to protect Malaysian waters, safeguard trade routes, and uphold international obligations. In conclusion, the United Nations Maritime Framework stands as a sophisticated and interdependent system that supports the world's oceans and the people who depend on them. Through the IMO, the UN protects ships and the marine environment. Through the ILO, it safeguards the welfare and dignity of seafarers. And through national laws, such as Malaysia's MSO 1952, these international standards are transformed into real-world practice. Thank you for watching.